The sun eventually settles beyond the horizon, but from your nestled location, that's not something you fully observe. All that you can see from the base of the ravine is the clouds slowly shifting from an almost pillowy white or gray to a tinged orange or purple hue. Eventually it fades away as the night settles in on the island. You feel, around you, the same rustle of trees and that almost lifelike presence that the island seems to breathe at all times. However, you're now aware, acutely aware, of the insidious nature of this place. For contained within every single shadow, there could be a being willing and ready to swallow you up. Inian stares into the darkness. She picks up a rock and then throws it into the darkness.
That'll show whatever's going to swallow us up.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
To be fair,
swallow this idiot.
We don't know if what they actually want to do is, swallow us maliciously.
Eat this, loser!
This could be their version of a handshake.
You want to get swallowed platonically?
I mean, I don't. I'm just saying, we might not want to attribute this to them wanting to devour us for, eating or harm purposes.
If they're gonna swallow us, we might as well make them choke on it.
Yeah, exactly. Inian picks up a larger rock and then throws it into the darkness.
There's so many comments I can make, but I'm just going to restrain myself. It's fine.
Thanks, Mom.
From what I could tell, there weren't any of these weird floor beings down here, at least where we descended, but I guess we should keep an eye out in case that doesn't remain the case.
If there's no floor beings, then there's probably something worse.
Yeah, if there's no floor beings, what have I been throwing rocks at? Something skitters away into the darkness. Ugh.
Lizard?
Fading away into darkness, there is no evidence of a lizard, or anything larger. The likelihood of Inian throwing rocks at shadows is growing even ever by the moment. Marcus, you remember, at least right now, you're the only person present with the ability to pierce darkness with just your eyes.
Man, that really seems like an oversight on everybody else's part.
Yeah, I should really get some demon eyes.
Or, I mean, maybe you can make some cool goggles. You could probably brew a potion that lets you see in the dark, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, it's okay because we've got Mercy here.
Yeah,
I clap Mercy on the back.
Yeah, I don't know why we need to find alternative solutions to light sources. Why do we need dark vision when light exists? Gestures at Mercy again.
Because light informs other people of your location?
Well, there's not much I can do about this. I'm really sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, no,
We're not going to turn
that was not meant at all as
Yeah,
a
that was
criticism
kind of messed up.
That was not meant as a criticism of you. That was just me trying to win this as a philosophical argument. I am so sorry.
I can't believe Harlock whispers over to Idiot. I can't believe Marcus just came at Mercy like that.
I'm just happy we could resort to the ad hominem so I could win the philosophical argument.
Trying to turn me off.
We would never.
Kyl'il continues to walk, still on the question of light and light sources. She still has her lantern held up to her side. It sways back and forth, casting an almost sickly glow over the area. And as that light sort of trickles across the ground, you notice disrupted segments of what appears to be destroyed wood up ahead. They sit up at odd angles, projecting themselves from the muck below, casting odd shadows. You could tell this is a destroyed bridge.
Oh.
I wonder what destroyed it.
Time. Destroyer of all.
Can I poke around at this wood to see how rotted and old it is, or just maybe at least get an estimate?
Yeah, in what way did it break?
Somehow I always forget, I'm starting to remember you have dark vision. I always forget that you're all wood enthusiasts.
it's one of my favorite dumb facts about
Yeah. So you poke around this wood, and the big thing that you realize is Harlock is correct. Time, the destroyer of all, did destroy this bridge. However, the big thing that got it wasn't the decay of the wood itself, and in fact, there's a lot of good lumber in here still. It seems like this was a rope or
like this.
yes, exactly, like that. It appears that this was a rope or suspension bridge, and the support, whatever supports it was using, like it was likely held aloft by some rope contraption, some advanced sailor's knot that just eventually came unwind and then whack.
I don't know why you would use birch wood for a rope bridge.
It is an odd choice, isn't it?
Yeah, they had to have had the wood imported, right? I haven't seen any birch trees.
Yeah,
Neither
and
have I.
especially the import rates.
I mean, it's really odd considering I swear I saw at least one stand of teak trees, and those are just that's about the hardiest wood that you can find.
Yeah, I would have preferred a teak bridge.
Yeah, absolutely. Would be awfully heavy though.
And Ian's mouth draws into a narrow line as you guys go off in the way you usually do. Or like you join in the conversation and she's giving you a look of utter betrayal.
So, out of curiosity, for the individuals who do not have dark vision, would you like to take some of this scrap and for me to light it on fire so we all have torches or something, or?
That's a thought. I think there's also, honestly, there's some very structurally sound pieces remaining here that we might want to take along just,
Ooh,
I don't know, in case we have need of a decent wooden plank.
that
right?
is a very good idea.
Marcus can always find a purpose for firm wood.
Yeah. No, I mean, there's so many purposes, really, when you get right down to it. You never know what they are until you get there, but...
Even a birch.
Certainly are.
Ian thinking, okay, so...
Torch is also probably a great idea, yeah.
So yeah, you pick up your 3 planks and you split them amongst yourselves, and you pick up some shitty wood and craft a bunch of torches.
Yeah, no, I feel just a little better about this now.
Good.
So, all right, we know for a fact that stepping over these things is not good for us. Have we solidified what happens if we pass under them? Because I know that we had encountered them connecting to something.
That's because there was one on top of the bridge that we ended up scaling down near. I did run my hand through that and walk through it, if I recall correctly, and I don't think there was anything bad or even that weird that happened.
All right.
I wouldn't recommend standing in it, though.
No.
Yeah. That makes sense. I mean, you don't want to tempt fate.
I think the best comparison I could probably give, and Ian raises a finger. Imagine it's the shapes are like a mouth with all the grinding teeth, etc. And then what you encountered, Marcus, is like the throat almost.
Like the ethereal throat that you can pass through.
Yeah, that you can pass through, where it's like...
And you're fine so long as you don't go in through the mouth.
If you were getting messed up by a monster, the mouth is where the nasty stuff happens, probably. Then the throat,
The throat can be choked.
I mean, the throat's just a tube at the end of the day. Wait. I want to observe the area right in front of us very closely for a moment.
Yeah, and as we're going as well, because we're essentially in a little chasm at this point. Are there any outcroppings or things of the sort?
Occasionally there is there's a section of rock that extends out just in front of you. It appears as you carry on, the canyon, this open segment of canyon will likely almost heel over and you'll vanish beneath the earth again.
Oh, that's nice.
I was hoping we'd find a tunnel.
You just take your time, observe what's in front of you, and it doesn't seem like there's none of those shapes are appearing, at least not currently.
Still not seeing any of the mouths.
Or any lizards.
Yeah, or any lizards.
I miss the lizard.
You know, if those are the mouths, then did these creatures evolve to eat really tall, really skinny people?
I mean, that seems weirdly specific.
Well, that's what shape their mouth is in. But
That's
it did
true.
eat Marcus's cape and a piece of wood. So
Yeah, I'm not sure they're picky on what they eat. I don't even think it needs to be tall. Definitely omnivores, yeah.
I feel like it's just going to eat anything that's above it.
Well, not
in
dirt,
the
right?
shape of people then.
Wouldn't the
Tall
big
people.
wouldn't the big advantage of eating a tall person be like you can also eat shorter people with that mouth?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah.
It's sort of like a one size
At the
fits all
same
thing.
time?
Yeah, but wouldn't you then want a beefier mold so that
I-
you can fit anything?
Maybe they
Yeah,
haven't.
or like a super wide one, so you can fit a whole bunch of stuff all at once.
Or
Yeah,
just
if
but
they
maybe
made
a
it
huge
circular, they
circle.
could eat all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
That's in there.
But maybe they haven't encountered beefcakes yet.
Ooh.
Maybe this is their first.
Mercy,
beefcake
you're in
exposure.
danger.
Yeah, no, literally, like Indian comes over here and whispers, like, maybe they haven't encountered beefcakes yet. And the trio turns over and conspiratorially looks at Mercy. Maybe this is the first time.
I could fight them.
Let's not decide that without maybe a little more research first, because I don't want anybody to get eaten thinking that they can fight these things when they can't.
But we will count on you as our secret weapon.
Oh, fabulous. Because, like, I know I'm talking big right now, but, ooh, this really unnerves me quite a bit.
Oh, it's real spooky. Don't worry, we got your back. I think we're all on the same page.
It would definitely choke on Mercy.
One thing that I've been wondering that is kind of a concerning thought is well, what if these things are human-shaped because they were once human?
I feel like that's the most likely reason
Oh.
and the most unfortunate.
Like how a skeleton is human-shaped because it used to be a human. Or a corpse is human-shaped because it used to be a human.
Or a
Yeah.
mummy
Or a
is human
child.
shaped. What?
Yeah.
Didn't
Wait, go
cut
back.
off there. What about the child?
It's just another example.
Oh, so we're just going to stop there.
He has a weird relationship with children.
Elaborate, hands on hips.
He thinks they should be soldiers.
Okay. No.
Steps out of the way.
That's personal history. Let's not get into it right now.
Controversial opinion here from the one from the military. No, children shouldn't be soldiers. Don't think so. Bad idea.
Yeah, you're right. They'd just be so bad at it.
What happens when the monsters come?
Look, if you want your army to lose all of its engagements, then yeah, sure.
Hold on
It's
now.
fine.
Hold on now. I think I was a pretty good child soldier.
Yeah.
You were a child soldier, really?
You know,
Yeah.
I think that you were the exception rather than the rule. Let me just say that.
Gregor, how were you
about
as
me?
a soldier as a child?
We are not getting into
I think
positive
you were both
testaments.
exceptions. You were both very good child soldiers, but that doesn't mean that all child soldiers.
I don't think we should be looking at the professional quality of them.
Yeah, no, this is...
I mean,
this is,
it's an army. Its point is to be good at armying.
Idiot
One-
puts her head in her hands.
Children's focus should be learning to color in the lines, not staying in line. What are you talking about?
I absolutely agree with you.
100% of
Because
child
they're
soldiers
very
that are
bad
still alive are
at
very
being
good at it.
If you
Harlock.
learn to stay in line, you'll learn to color in line.
Okay. Indian walks over. Hey, Harlock.
Yeah?
Okay, during this debate, whose side are you on right now? Because, like, I've noticed you're, like, playing both sides right now, right? To see who's gonna win?
Yeah, I'm more like an arbiter of chaos.
An arbiter of... Okay, I'm going for, like, a moral or otherwise victory right here, right now. And I think Mercy's got the real point here, so I'm probably, like... I'm heading in that direction.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't think children should be soldiers, but I think this is funny.
I'm agreeing with all of you. Children should not be soldiers. They're better doing other kid things that they're less bad at.
Well,
I mean,
you're
Gregor
agreeing
thinks that
with
children
Gregor,
should be
yeah. Indian looks over. Wow, you are good at this.
Mercy puts her hands on her head. Oh my god, my children. They are at school. Oh no.
Even now, it's night.
They're probably not at school right now.
That's the problem, isn't it?
Mercy, you cast your mind's eye across the Shrouded Isles, thinking back to, what your kids must be getting up to at this point. You did leave them in the care of, the spirit folk on a nearby island, and you're hoping the best for their education. You hope that they haven't been left at soccer practice overnight. But you also know that Freya was otherwise absent, occupied in the Prison of Lights, getting the area not only settled as an alchemist's lab, you get the feeling it might have been occupied with other individuals. The twins sit at a table with Freya, waiting your return. He sort of looks over. Well, it seems like it's going to be one of the longer nights. I don't think that you should remain awake. I will await your mother's return, he says, looking at the two of them.
Do you even know where she went?
Absolutely not. Plus, I have other guests to attend to. He turns around, and you see, against the wall, a line of skeletons that have followed the man out of the prison of lights. They'll be staying with us for a little while.
Do they do tricks?
That one does. Points to the one at the very top.
What do you do?
It does a somersault really slowly.
Does that mean it's better than us? Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's still going.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, so like it's slow, but like it keeps that. Wow. He's like
Wow.
a water
It
wheel.
is
Just keep going.
stopping, actually.
Uh-oh.
So for now, I'm going to have to ask you to just do your homework. Do you have homework? Crash.
You might.
You're like, just look at the broken window.
Right, okay. I'm going to go deal with this and/or hire an exorcist. The man begins to walk over, attempting to remove the skeleton from his window as a sudden roar from the doorway disrupts the relative peace of the night. Did someone call for a skeleton consultant? The door flies open. Children, hide.